Zero. Not a joke. Oh, get fucking trick shotted, pussy! You ain't phased, nigga.
What?
You get your game attack, nigga. You ain't shit.
I don't need to fucking listen to you. I can hear now.
I can hear clearly now. The wax is gone.
Game is ready fucking stew, kid. I'll put you in a 12-piece.
So a few hours ago, actually like 9 hours ago, because I tweeted as soon as this shit happened. So as you guys know, I basically went deaf for like an entire week. Now my hearing is back. Basically, I just had a large amount of wax build up in my ear or some disgusting shit. They told me the reason why this happens to me is just because my body just produces too much wax. And there's no surefire way to clean it unless you just continuously use like peroxide and all this other shit to clean it. And that for me is, I don't like putting chemicals and shit in me. I just don't like it. Unless it's like food. At least it tastes good. It's like booty. No fear. If it's good, you go with it. I know it's a huge contradiction, but I can't help it. Contradiction doesn't necessarily mean wrong. We do and say dumb shit. We don't know why. But with that said, they prescribed some stuff to put in my ear that'll basically just like loosen up the earwax. So I use this stuff for 4 days, 5 days, something like that. Over the past week, I've had so many foreign objects inserted into my body that I probably would be okay with, you know. I would probably be okay with experimentation. So I used this stuff for a few days and it loosened up the earwax. Now, you take this like little green squirt thing. You just fill it with a bunch of warm water, stick it in your ear, and you just squirt and suck it out of your ear. God, this sounds disgusting. So today I was in the bathroom and I was just doing it, just a normal routine. I wasn't expecting it to actually work. I squirted water in my ear a couple times. I'm like, great, gonna have to go another day doing this stupid shit. Normally I would do it like 5 or 6 times. They normally say like do it like 3 or 4 times, but I do it like 5, 6 times because I really wanted it out. And on the final time, right when I was about to give up, right when my will was about to break, I heard a strange noise. It was as if a wind tunnel just opened up. You know when you get water in your ear and it clears up and it's just kind of like, your hearing comes back, your sense comes back? Well, I started to hear that slightly. From that point on, I just started right my ear. I did it another time and boom, there's this just glob of shit that just falls out of my ear. It was like this big. It was like a mixture of yellow and red. And I'm assuming the red is from when the doctor took a look at it and scratched the inside of my ear because I told her to be rough with me. And before, the way that I explained it, I said that it probably looks like a chewed up gummy bear. Well, it was pretty accurate. Except if the gummy bear was actually alive and you decided to bite its head off. And then blood went everywhere. The shit that our bodies do, like no matter how pretty you are on the outside, there is some disgusting stuff happening. Like I see people walking around all the time, they're like, oh, I'm perfect. I'm not ugly in any way, shape, or form. And it's like, no, you still poop. You do everything that all of us ugly people do. One of the most disturbing things is probably when I see people tweeting out pictures of like them eating tacos or something. Or they'll like tweet out pictures of like Chipotle or something. And then the rest of the night proceed to take like booty pics or something. And I get like really uncomfortable looking at it because I'm like, you just ate tacos and you're gonna show me a picture of your butt? It's actually kind of an insult. Maybe I'm just thinking too deep, but if I existed near you, I wouldn't want to be near your butt after you ate Chipotle. You nasty mother. So now that my hearing came back in my right ear, now my left ear doesn't sound as good as my right ear. And here all this time, I thought my ear that was just never clogged to begin with was actually just fine. Now that this is cleared out, I actually realize how much less I can hear out of this ear. So I'm gonna do it on this ear too, and whoop, I'm gonna hear everything. It's gonna be like I have SitRep Pro on in real life. Are you fucking... I mean, honestly, even though it was pretty annoying putting the drops in, I enjoyed taking it out. This must be what pregnancy feels like. After all of this hard-ass work, all of that labor to go through, all that bullshit, after all of that hard work and intensive care, you finally give birth, and it's just this weight lifted off of you. I feel like Goku after he came back from training with King Kai. I feel like I could take on the world. This must be what it's like to feel like a strong, independent woman. I like it. Feels good. Except I'm a terrible mother because, well, I threw it in the garbage.